Welcome back, my Nightouters. This is DJ Psyco Eddie. If you want to be part of the radio show, if you want to get your voice out there, if you want to advertise your business, your band, you just want to tell us something that's on your mind, hit us up on our email, MyNightOutRadio@Verizon.net. Also, look us up on Facebook. MyNightOutRI.com is our website for all things local blogs and upcoming events. In studio tonight, we have Bob Green from Greenwich or Greenwich Cove Meadery, depending on what part of the state and how highfalutin you are.
Tomato, tomato.
So, now, I keep talking about going to tastings. Tell us how why you're doing the tastings and how successful that is for you, because I know why I go. It's usually to catch a buzz, and you're less than a mile from my house. But every Thursday and Saturday, you do tastings. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, for the tastings, we offer a basic, 3 flavors, $5 tasting. And with a lot of people, they don't really know what mead is. So if you just blindly tried to sell people a bottle of mead, it probably wouldn't go over that well, and I would have closed my doors real quick. But when you can get somebody to take something and they try it, and then they try a second one, and it shows them that there's a whole change in flavor profiles, and then by the third one, they're perplexed to which one they want to buy. In the beginning, most of these people didn't even want to buy mead. They're just coming for a day off. It was something to do. And by the time they leave, they're leaving with 1-2 bottles in their hands, and they're talking about, we're going to tell all my friends, and the next week their friends show up. And it's nice that people are open enough to try something new these days. Because being the first meadery in Rhode Island, there is no heavy following of a craft beer crowd or no heavy wine crowd that's been going to these wineries for the last 50 years. So it's a little tough, but the reception we've had from the flavors we've offered people, and some people that they'll hate every flavor, and then the weird flavor I brew that others don't like, they fall in love with. That feels great.
Well, I got to say, my favorite, one of my favorites.
See?
I do. I like the really sweet. I like the piment, but I also like the one you do with the habanero.
The Dragon's Breath.
Dragon's Breath. That was by far one of my favorites, and it's like anything else. There's a little bit of pain to go along with the pleasure, that little bit of heat. Now, being a person that likes hot food, very spicy, it's right up my alley. You are so square in my comfort zone, it's not even funny. But getting back to something we were talking about earlier about being green with the bottles, that they are refillable. You are now offering the chance to refill those bottles at a discounted price.
Yep. If people bring in a half-a-liter bottle, we give them $3 off of a tank tap. A tank tap would be whatever flavor we decide. We're going to tap it right from the tank, so this way we can offer a discount because we're not going through as much of a process to get it in a bottle and labeled up. So you could buy your Dragon's Breath, come back with your bottle, or buy Berry Bliss and have it refilled right now currently. Granny Smith's Deception, which is our first straight mead.
Which is awesome.
And it has tastes of green apples and a sour note from a lactic fermentation we put it through. So it's a deception that Granny Smith is lying to you about. Yes, there's apples. There's none. There are absolutely no apples.
Oh, I do have to say, I got that bottle home of the Granny Smith. I got it home. I put it in the fridge. The next day I had a few people over. The bottle is empty, and I think they were trying to squeeze the glass to get the glass bottle to get the last few drops out of it.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult.
Well, they since have also killed pretty much every other bottle I had at home. So you'll probably be seeing me this Thursday. And definitely, if you want, what times are you open on?
It looks like we're going to finalize with times being as 3 to 7 on Thursdays. People can always call up, and we'll open on random times if we can. We don't have a problem. I'm around most of the time. So let's say somebody's like, I work Thursdays and Saturdays. Well, I feel bad for you, man. Call me up, schedule something. I've come down to the meadery at 9 o'clock just to meet somebody because they really wanted a bottle and they were going away and they couldn't make it in Thursday or Saturday.
I gotta say, one of the most mixed emotion days I had was Christmas Eve last year. I come up to the door, and there's a sign that says,
I don't like talking about that.
"We have sold out." Now, it's very a good day for me. I was so happy that you guys are doing so well that you blasted through every last bit of stock you had.
I was horrified.
Well, that's the other side. I'm sitting there like, I'm supposed to be bringing mead to Christmas dinner, and I don't have any. I Chaucer's because it was like the knee-jerk reaction. Now, mead, I know about we have the same effect. It's not that bad hangover you get from them. A lot of other stuff.
I haven't had a hangover from mead. I've heard of a friend or two that had like 2 liters, and they had a hangover. But I always asked them, like, didn't you have a couple shots of whiskey and that one beer? Well, yeah. So you didn't just drink all my mead, because I just drink all my mead, and I'm not really having too many problems.
Well, that leads into something that Biggie Smalls got in, getting high on your own supply. Do you make your own batches for personal consumption along with, or do you take from what's existing now?
I pretty much will take from like the bottom of the barrel. So I don't care what it looks like. So if it's really yeasty, I don't mind. And yeast has 2 B vitamins good for your heart. So
well,
it's
vitamin
medicine.
B12, which is also in yeast, helps your body regulate fluid levels, which helps you not get a hangover.
Oh, wait, maybe that's why I've never had a hangover.
Well, I didn't know this myself until another bartender friend of mine pointed this out to me. I had drunk, I know it's hard to believe, I had drunk way too much one evening.
No way.
And she goes, "Here, take this." And I'm thinking she's trying to, like, dope me up. Not arguing, because at the time I was single and she was very good looking. But it wasn't, she wasn't trying to take advantage of me. She was trying to take care of me by giving me vitamin B12 and a bottle of water, and it set me straight. And I wasn't as bad as I should have been the next morning.
That's pretty awesome.
Well, so again, you have a website.
Yep.
Tell us about what's the website?
The easiest way to get there is just type in www.gcmeadery.com. And from there, we also have a Facebook page that's connected right in through there. So if you go to the website, you can find the Facebook page, or just look us up. We're pretty much the only Greenwich Cove meadery so far.
That we know of.
That we know of.
Well, how many Greenwich Coves are there? Or Greenwich Coves are there?
I think there's one in England.
Well,
we pretty much copied all of England's names. We're here in Coventry, and this is North Kingstown. And it's like, yeah, we're French. No.